Good morning, traders. Thank you so much for joining in for another live analysis video from RLTR. So today we are going to analyze the market for the pre-market levels. And let's go ahead and see where the market will head and what are the key levels that we could look out for and take a trade today. So to start with, firstly, I want to establish one thing, that there was a very less movement in Nifty and Bank Nifty for the last 2 days. Now, if you just go ahead and understand this, that there has just been 100-point movement in Nifty. And if you look at Bank Nifty, pretty much, I think, after the first candle, the entire thing stayed within 1%. So what does this mean? This means that the market is preparing for something big. Now, while we were waiting for these levels at the bottom, if you observe this very, very carefully, we were doing the exact same thing on the 29th, 28th, and the 30th. So we did not go anywhere. We were just consolidating and we were just doing time pass. So any breakout over here is going to be very, very powerful, and that is going to trigger furthermore rally or a downfall or a correction or anything of that sort. So we just need to be prepared and we need to stay in the game. So let us go ahead and understand and see what are the levels that can help us stay in the game, and so that we can also protect our capital and see where we can actually plan our trades. So firstly, let's go with Nifty. So in Nifty, we'll go to the line chart. We'll come to the 10 minutes time frame. Keep it very, very simple, guys. So there is a consolidation over here, right at the top and the bottom. So you just need to know one simple thing, that if this has been broken onto the top, then you can expect the target of somewhere around 1% on the upside. Okay, so now because 1% is easily achieved, so what you can do is you can just go ahead and book partially on 90 points and let the other 90 points fly. Now, if it is cutting down this range, then you can go for previous swings as this target. So there would be this particular target that will be there at 18,120 and then at 18,000. So these are very crucial supports. So you can look for targets if it is going on the downsides, and on the upsides, you can look for somewhere around 18,360 and somewhere around 18,440. So these are the levels that you can actually look for the upside. So why am I saying that? Is because after this movement over here, once it crosses this, the all-time high of 18,600 will be achieved. So it would be achieved within 2 to 3 days. So that can actually happen, or even in a one single day and an overnight, it can be possible. So please keep this in mind. All right. So this is with Nifty. Any key levels? No. It is consolidating. Yes. A breakout, then we will go ahead and trade it. Now let's come to the Bank Nifty. So in terms of Bank Nifty has also been consolidating at the range, but when it steps down the range, it is following to another range. So what that means over here is that there is a downtrend that it is slowly tricking up to. Yesterday, if you remember, I gave you this particular trend line, and any breakdown near this trend line would give us a pretty good fall, is what I had mentioned. And that has happened right now correctly. So for Bank Nifty, I would say that there is a support over here at 38,300. Once that has been broken, we will come to 38,100. And if that has been broken, then we will come down to 37,956. On the upside, until and unless this has been taken out, that is going to be 38,843. We are going to stay at the same range. So I want you to be very careful on that. Now, over here, with regards to the global markets, I'm seeing a little bit of a weakness in the Asian markets. So Hang Seng is having some problems over here. Nikkei is down 1%. Dow Jones is sideways, and even SGX Nifty is facing a couple of 50 points in deep. So I want you guys to be careful over there. Now let's quickly go ahead and see where the open interest is and how we can plan that. For Nifty, I would say 18,500 is a very good resistance for the week, and 18,300 is going to be the immediate resistance. 18,250 will be the immediate support. So these are the numbers that are coming up. So let's see if they have done any changes yesterday, and if we can plan something according to those changes. So in the changes, they have written somewhere around 18,250 puts on a large front. So that means that they are expecting an upside market with 18,400 as a target. So that's something as per the open interest that I'm getting. For Nifty, let's look at Bank Nifty. So in terms of the Bank Nifty over here, I can see that 38,500 is actually a resistance right now, where 38,400 is a put. So there are a lot of straddles that I think that are being created over here. So you can keep a mind over here. And 39,000 is the place where it is going to go up, and 38,000 is the resistance. But let's look at the change in OY. Okay, beautiful. So they are pretty bearish over here in Bank Nifty. Okay, but there is also a support at 38,400 right now, and people are actually unwinding all their positions because I think they are going to make a directional move pretty much today. And based on the data, what is going to come on after the end of the day today, we will be able to establish the further move. So today I'm not expecting any big fireworks, but remember the ranges that I've discussed. Anything above and below that will be the game that you can look for. Thank you so much. I wish you a wonderful Shankranti. And also to let you know that if you have any questions, you can just WhatsApp me. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Jai Hind. Take care. Goodbye.